Hey everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classic, starting a new project with Statis Pro Baseball. And we're going to do a single elimination 1984 tournament. First game is going to be the San Francisco Giants at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's your starting lineups for today's game. For the San Francisco Giants, Al Oliver will lead off by first base. Jeffrey Leonard is in left field. Chili Davis in center field. Jack Clark in right field. Bob Brenly is the catcher. Joe Youngblood at third base. He is a defensive liability. Manny Trio is at second base. Johnny LeMaster is the shortstop, and Bill Lasky on the mound. For the Dodgers, Dave Anderson will lead off to play shortstop. Kenny Landreau in center field. Pedro Guerrero at third base. Mike Marshall in left field. Greg Brock at first base. Candy Maldonado in right field. Mike Socha is the catcher. Steve Sachs at second. And Fernando Valenzuela is on the mound. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice. Classic games on our tabletops. We're at Chavez Ravine. Status Pro is the game. We're ready to begin. Al Oliver sets up in the box against Fernando Valenzuela. First pitch we'll read the orange die first. 7 off of Fernando Valenzuela's card. 31 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's how today's game begins. Oliver gets a U-turn back to the San Francisco dugout. Jeffrey Leonard, 302 hitter with 21 home runs. And that is off Fernando Valenzuela's card. 71 is a right-handed power out. Pop up to third base. Caught by Pedro Guerrero, 2 outs. And now Chili Davis. Spent a lot of time with the Royals. I think coaching with the Royals as a hitting coach as well. I liked him. Here's the pitch to Chili Davis. 6 is off Fernando's card. 63 is an out. Switch hitter. Ground ball to third. Air check. There's none. Guerrero to first. 3 up and 3 down for the Giants. We go to the bottom of the first. Dodgers coming to bat. All right, Bill Lasky completes his warm-up tosses. 9 and 14, 4.33 ERA in 1984. And Dave Anderson steps in the box for the Dodgers. 8 is off Anderson's card. 46 is just into the out range. Right-handed normal. Fly ball deep to left field. And that is caught by Jeffrey Leonard. 1 out. Kenny Landreau. Felt like I had a productive morning. Got online and got tickets to go to the Chiefs training camp. Someone asked me on Rob's show the other day, what's the cost to go to the training camp for the Chiefs? It's $5. And they only charge for 3 of the practices. The rest of them are free, and you pay $5 parking. We have 5 off Bill Lasky's card. 84 is an out, left-handed normal. Little dribbler in front of the plate. The throw to first, Landreau is retired. 2-3. 2 down. Pete Guerrero. Seven off Guerrero's card. 86 is a right-hand power out. Fly ball to Jack Clark in right field. 3 up and 3 down for the Dodgers. We go to the top of the second. No score. All right, Fernando Valenzuela throws from the left side. He was 12 and 17, 3.03 earned run average in 1984. Jack Clark leads off for the Giants. That's off Fernando's card. 81 is an out. Ground ball shortstop with an air check. And the air Check is none. Play made by Dave Anderson, 1 away. Bob Brenly. .291 hitter, 7's off Fernando's card, 25. Is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And Joel Youngblood. Six off Fernando's card, 83. Youngblood's a right-handed normal. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Error check, none. 6 up and 6 down for Fernando. We're at the bottom of the second, no score. I'm using different score sheets. I put this game into notebook form, so I'm using a score sheet that is designed for Statis Pro, and I can have the ratings. Put the ratings on the score sheet. 7 off Bill Lasky. We'll send it to Mike Marshall's card. 1-2 is going to be a hit unless, see, Marshall is right-handed. Lasky's right-handed, so 1-2 left-right splits will be a foul out to the catcher. So that turns it into an out. 1 out. Greg Brock. 9 off Brock's card, and 44 is adjusted to the out chart. Left-handed power, ground out the shortstop with an air check, no air. 6-3, play made by Denver LeMaster. Here is Candy Maldonado, and Bill Lasky tried to match Fernando, retiring all the hitters he's faced. Off Candy's card, 37 is a base on balls. First base runner of the game. Maldonado takes first. Speed is E, so not a threat to steal. Here's Mike Scioscia. And 5's off Bill Lasky's card, 25. Base hit to right field. Hits off pitcher's cards are automatic 2-base advance, so we got Scioscia at first. And Maldonado at third. Dodgers has something brewing with 2 away. Here's Steve Sachs, the pitcher due up next. 243 hitter for Sachs. We're going to walk Sachs, try to get to the pitcher. And with this set, we have random selected pitcher hitting cards. Here's a pitch to Fernando, who actually was a decent hitter, but don't have the specific hitter cards for pitchers. So 7 is off of the pitcher card. 64 is going to be an out. We're going to say left normal. I think he was a left-handed batter. 6, ground out to shortstop A. No error. That's the end of the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. Top of the third, no score. All right, on fielding play, I said for the shortstop, Denny LeMaster. Johnny LeMaster is the shortstop for San Francisco. There was a Denny LeMaster who was a pitcher in the 60s for Milwaukee. That's where I got confused. Manny Trio leads off top of the third, and then Johnny LeMaster, and then the pitcher. Here's the pitch by Fernando. 6 is off his card. 12 is an out. No, 12 is going to be a base hit on the left-right splits. Base hit the left field. First hit for the Giants. Trio at first. Steal number is E. Base runner number is C. Johnny LeMaster. A sacrifice, but he's got the pitcher up next, so he's going to swing away. 11, 74, right normal, is a ground out to first base. It's going to be a 3-6-3. Air check is no air. 3-6-3 double play. 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Bill Lasky. Seven's off Fernando's card. 88 is an out. Ground out the shortstop, error check. No error. Go to the bottom of the third, 0-0. Top of the order for the Dodgers, Dave Anderson, fly to the left his first time up. 8 is 82. That's going to be an out off of Anderson's card. Right normal's ground out to third. And no error on the air check. One away. Here's Kenny Landreau. 7 off Landreau's card. 74 is an out. Left normal. Pop out to the catcher. And through the first 3 innings, nobody's getting any good dice rolls. Here's Pedro Guerrero. Has some power. 0-3 hitter, 16 home runs. 6 is off Lasky's card, and 2-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up and 3 down for the Dodgers. We go to the top of the fourth, 0-0. So Laura and I are planning to take our travel trailer up to St. Joe. It's just an hour from here. But we'll camp in the campground. We've made a reservation, but that's pending. We'll see if we have an available spot there. And we'll just spend the weekend in St. Joe watching the Chiefs and going to see some of the museums probably in St. Joe. Here's the pitch to Al Oliver, top of the fourth. 6 is off of Fernando's card, as soon as I find it. And 81 is an out. Left-handed normal. Ground out to the catcher, no error. 1 away. Here's Jeffrey Leonard. Dodgers have 1 hit. Fernando has not walked anybody. 11 is 43 off the Leonard card, and that's a strikeout. Third strikeout for Fernando Valenzuela, the screwball pitcher, who has the unusual lineup where he mid windup he sends his eyes up to the sky. Chili Davis. 8 is 62 off Davis's card. That's going to be an out. S power, ground out the shortstop. No error. San Francisco goes meekly in the fourth. 0-0. I lived in Los Angeles during Fernando's career, but I never got to see him pitch in person. I went to one game, and it got rained out, which is a rare occurrence in L.A. Here is Mike Marshall leading off the bottom of the fourth against Bill Lasky. 3 is off Lasky's card. 76 will be a fly ball to right field. Under it is Jack Clark, and Marshall is retired, 1 down. Greg Brock. I saw Earl Hershiser as his career started. I saw him a number of times. I made a bet with my friend I was there with, Betty McWhorter, that he wouldn't last 4 innings. Because originally he was used as relief. They put him in a long release situation. Or I think he was starting his first game. That's what it was. He was starting his first game. Boy, I was dead wrong about his endurance. He lasted more than 4 innings and pitched well. 7 is off Brock's card. 14 is a base hit to center field. We'll check for an error. No error. Greg Brock is at first base. It's only the Dodgers' second hit. Speed is C. OBR is on base running is B. Here's Candy Maldonado. 268 with 5 home runs. Not only 2 strikeout numbers. We might try a hit and run. Maldonado is a 2 on the hit and run chart. There goes Brock. And let's see what we got here. 66. Runner steals, SPD, or he holds base, batter still at bat. So we didn't get a swing, but Brock steals second base. He's in scoring position. 1 out. 4 is off Lasky's card. 42 is just in the out range. Or in is a fly out to center field. 2 outs. Here's Mike Sosha, 273 hitter. Nice level swing, good bet to make contact. Here's the pitch to Sosha. Off of Lasky's card, 57 is going to be an out. Left-handed normal is a ground out to shortstop with an air check. No air. We go to the fifth. Giants nothing and the Dodgers nothing. All right, Jack Clark will lead off the top of the fifth inning for the Giants. He had a grand slam home run on May 18th, 1983, and went 5 for 5 in a game on July 22nd, according to the back of his baseball card. Fernando's pitch to Jack Clark. 5 is off Fernando's card. 62 will be an out. He is a right-handed power. It's a fly out to left field with no air check. 1 down. Bob Brentley, the catcher, went on to become a broadcaster. 8 off Brentley's card. 5-8 is an out, right-handed power. That's a fly out to center field, 2 outs. Joe Youngblood. So Fernando's SRS rating is 18. It's barely touched. It's still at 17. 9 is off of Youngblood's card. 67 is out. Pop out to shortstop. Another 3 up and 3 down inning for Fernando. Nothing. See, for a while, the Dodgers had a spat of years where they had lots of rookies of the year. Steve Stacks was one of them. He leads off here in the bottom of the fifth inning. 86 off of Lasky's card. Ground out to first base with an air check, but no air. Score at 3 unassisted and 1 out. Here's Fernando. 5 is off Lasky's card. 41 is a wild pitch. We'll re-roll. 51 off Fernando's card is a base on balls. Bill Lasky walks the pitcher. Fernando takes first. Dave Anderson, top of the order. Eight off Anderson's card. 76 are in. And that is a ground out to second base, A. No error, A means advance. Fernando goes to second, 4-3. 2 outs. Kenny Landreau with Fernando Valenzuela in scoring position. Here's the pitch from Bill Lasky. Off Landreau's card, 84 will be a out. Left normal is a ground out to second, air check, no air. That's the end of the inning. Go to the top of the 6th inning, still no score. Manny Trio leads off for San Francisco, top of the 6th. They've only had 1 base runner. 10 is 26 off of Trio's card. And that's going to be a 2-base hit for Manny Trio. Let's see if there's an error on that play. There's not. Runner at second with nobody out. The master is the 8th place hitter. Sacrifice is AA. Don't want to pitch it for the pitcher. But he could hit a fly ball. The master is going to try and sacrifice. So on the AA chart, here's the roll. 75. Batter fouls out to the catcher. Runner holds. That failed. 1 out. Here's the pitcher, Bill Lasky. He'll swing away. 9 off Lasky's card 86 is an out. Line out to the shortstop. And the air check says none. 201 here is Al Oliver. Danger here, 298 hitter. No power. 10 is a 13. He's a left-handed hitter against a left-handed pitcher. And the same sidedness will take that hit away and be a strikeout. So a clutch strikeout for Fernando Valenzuela turns away the Giants. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still nothing. Back at Pete Guerrero's 1984 card is much like Jack Clark's. He also hit a grand slam June 28th, 1983, and he had a 4-for-5 game on July 16th, 1983 over the Cubs. All right, here is Pete Guerrero against Bill Lasky, who has been matching Fernando Valenzuela pitch for pitch. He has 5 marks off his SR rating, so he's down to 10. Still plenty fresh. 12 is off Guerrero's card, but 87 is going to be a line drive to the shortstop, LeMaster, who makes the grab, 1 out. Mike Marshall. 10 is off Marshall's card, 76 RP. Line out to third base. Error 1 to 10. Third baseman is Youngblood. He is a 10. We said at the introductions he is a defensive liability. That's going to be an E5. That's an E1, so the runner is at first base. Here is Greg Brock. 1 out, 1 on. First error in the game. 6 is off Bill Lasky's card. 15 is a fly ball to left field. Base hit. Runner goes to third. Hit off the pitcher's card. First and third. Dodgers have a threat going. Candy Maldonado. Middle in the corners. The Giants will play the infield back for a double play. Here's the pitch. 7 off Candy's card. 78 is a right-handed normal. Ground out the shortstop. Error 1 through 10. LeMaster's a 4. So the infield error is an E1. He bobbles the ball. 1 base advance. Left side of San Francisco infield has imploded to give the Dodgers a run. So Lasky's not going to get the bump up for pitching 6 out innings. Next inning, Fernando could still get that. So you got Maldonado at first. Brock's at second, and here's Mike Scioscia. 5 off of the pitcher's card. 13's a base hit to center field. Unless it's taken away by the left-right variable. And it's not. 11 and 12 is only affected. So a base hit to left field. It's a 2-base advance, so a run scores. First and second, we'll check for an error. Or no, it's off the pitcher's card. We don't check for an error. But it's an RBI. Brock scores. Scioscia goes to third. Scioscia's at first. Maldonado goes to third. Brock scores, so it's not 2-0 Los Angeles. Steve Sachs, due to bat, he'll be walked intentionally to pitch to the pitcher. Bill Lasky has 4 numbers left on his fatigue. Here's the pitch to Fernando Valenzuela, who walked the last time. 8 is off the pitcher card. 18 is a strikeout. That ends the inning. Or wait a minute. That doesn't end the inning. That's only the second out. So now here is top of the order and Dave Anderson. Base is still loaded. Three off the pitcher's card. 82 is an out. Dribbler before the catcher. Air check is none. That's the end of the inning, but the Dodgers score twice. 2 errors by the left side of the San Francisco infield, the difference in heading. We go to the top of the 7th, LA 2, San Francisco, nothing. All right, Fernando has pitched 6 shutout innings, so he's gets the advantage of getting the positive adjustment. And if a 16 is rolled off the batter or pitcher card, it becomes a pop out to the catcher instead of a base hit. Here's a pitch to Jeffrey Leonard leading off for the Giants. 7 off Fernando's card. 22 is a base hit to right field. Check for error. None. San Francisco needs base runners, so they're not going to try to steal second, although Jeffrey Leonard is a B stealer. 2 runs behind. You're going to let Chili Davis swing away. 315 hitter, average or 21 home runs. 7 off Fernando's card. 35 is a strikeout. That's a 6th strikeout for Fernando. 1 away to Jack Clark. 320 hitter with 11 home runs. 4 off Fernando's card. 62 is an out. Ground out the shortstop with an air check. No errors, and that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. That ends the top of the 7th. LA 2, San Francisco, nothing. There's Ken Landreau leading off the bottom of the 7th inning for the Dodgers. Landreau is 0 for 3, 5 off Bill Lasky's card. 35 is a base on balls. Timeout. All right, Bill Lasky pitches 6 innings and he's done. Frank Williams comes in. 3.56 ERA, 9-4. Right-hander. He's pitching to Pete Guerrero. 5 off of Williams' card. 55 is a pass ball. Puts Guerrero in scoring position. 9 is off Guerrero's card. 35 is a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here a 2-run home run. First one's charged to Lasky, so he gives up 2 runs in the game. Next one's charged to Frank Williams. The Dodgers extend their lead to 4-0 here late in the game in the 7th inning. Mike Marshall. Six off of Williams' card. 45. It's a walk. First 3 Dodgers have reached. Marshall's not a threat to steal. Greg Brock. Four off Frank Williams' card. 61 is an out. Left-handed power hitter. Possible double play, no error. It is a 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs. Maldonado. 8 off Candy's card. 6-6 is an out. Or ends. They ground out the shortstop. No error on the check. 6-3. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Dodgers 4 and the Giants nothing. All right, Bob Brentley will lead off for the Giants. And now in this inning, Fernando's still working on a shutout, so a rule of 16 and 17 will be outs instead of hits. All right, 6 off Fernando's card is a 68. Ground out to first base. Nothing on the air check. Fernando Valenzuela will be facing Joe Youngblood. 4 off Fernando's card. 44 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, 7th strikeout. 2 outs. Manny Trio. Trio is the one Giant that's had a good day. He is 2 for 2, singles and doubled. He has 2 of the 3 hits. Jeffrey Leonard, the other one. 10 off of Trio's cards, a 26, and that's going to be a double for Trio. Nothing on the air check. Manny Trio's 3 for 3. Johnny LeMaster. 3 off Fernando's card. 15 is going to be a base hit and will score a run. Base at the center. Score now is 4-1. And if I was on my game, Fernando could have walked the 8th batter and pitched to the pitcher. All right, pitch hitter will be Chris Brown, 286 hitter. And 8 is off of his card. 68 will be an out or in. Pop up to second base, no air check. Giants get on the board. It's LA 4, San Francisco 1. All right, Greg Minton comes on the pitch for San Francisco in the bottom of the 8th inning. He is 3.77 ERA, right-handed. And he'll be facing Mike Scioscia, Steve Sachs, and probably a pitch hitter for the pitcher as the Dodger bullpen is busy. Here's a pitch to Mike Scioscia. 7 is off Scioscia's card. 76 will be an out, left normal, pop out to third base. And that's caught by Youngblood, one down. Steve Sachs. R.J. Reynolds comes out on deck. He'll be the pitch hitter for Valenzuela. 8 is off Statis' card. 58 is an out. Ground out to second base. Tough play, no error. 2 outs. Nice play by Manny Trio, 2 outs. And pitch hitter R.J. Reynolds. 258 hitter for the Dodgers, swings from the right side. No, he's a switch hitter, excuse me. He'd be swinging from the left side. All right, 7 is off of his card. 76 is an out. Fly out to center field. All right, so top of the 9th inning. Last chance for the Giants. They'll be facing Dodger closer Tom Nietenfuer, 2.47 earned run average. Al Oliver is the hitter, top of the order for the Giants. Here's a pitch to Oliver, who struck out twice today and popped out to the catcher. 8 is off Nietenfuer's card. 85 is an out, left normal, ground out to third base. Nothing out on the error check. 1 away. Jeffrey Leonard. He has a hit. He is 1 for 3. Righty against righty. Here's the pitch. 9 is 46 off the batter card. Swing and miss, strike 3. Chili Davis. Chili Davis is 0 for 3. Last call for the Giants. Here's the pitch. 32 off the pitcher card is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the ball game. Final score, Dodgers 4 and the Giants 1. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Fans are heading home happy from Dodger Stadium. The Giants scored 1 run on 5 hits, committed 2 errors. They were costly errors. LA scored 4 runs on 5 hits, and they committed no errors. Fernando Valenzuela is the winning pitcher. He goes 8 innings, gives up a run. And Tom Nietenfuer gets the save. The loser is Bill Lasky. He goes 6 innings, gives up no earned runs. He was betrayed by the left side of his infield, who committed 2 errors in the bottom of the 6th inning. That opened the door for 2 Dodger unearned runs. There was 1 home run in the game. That was by Pete Guerrero off Greg Minton when he came in, first batter. Final score, Dodgers 4, San Francisco 1. This is a single elimination, so that's it for the Giants. LA moves on. And this was basically a play-in game. Here is the sheet. So Dodgers will play Oakland next, give it a chance to play Baltimore. And then our next game will be another play-in type game. That's going to be Pittsburgh at California at the bottom of the sheet. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.